Hello. I know what you're thinking. It's not my bedtime. I've still got 10 minutes left. In fact, I was here, so you think you're funny last year. Turns out I wasn't. One question. How is racism a thing? How can you hate someone for a colour? We're people, not Skittles. Straight on. And I'm not perfect. I'm willing to admit that. I can't straighten my arms. I can't do it. I physically cannot do it. And I don't know why it's everyone's first instinct is to try and fix me like they're the new Jesus. And it's something I can't do. When someone tries to fix my arms, for me, that's the equivalent of going up to someone in a wheelchair and going, "You can't walk?" He wasn't lying. Sorry, Stephen Hawking. You motherfucker. I will get you. It's okay. Another thing that doesn't make me perfect is I can't physically have a wee when someone's near me. Yeah, I know it sounds a bit weird, but let me tell the story. In fact, it's just weird overall, to be honest. So whenever I'm like in a toilet and another bloke comes next to me in the urinal, I'm like, then I have to go and come back later. To him, I look absolutely mental, as if I walked in, got ready for a wee, just looked really disappointed in what I have, and just gone, maybe it'll change next time. Isn't someone trying to find me a better penis? But I've actually graduated from university. I've literally just graduated. I spent about 3 years doing intense acting and dance training, cost me about £9,000 a year, and I decided to do something else. I didn't learn much in university. But I still go to the theatre quite a lot. I love going to the theatre. And the last time I went, 3 hooligans came in who refused to take off their hooded sweatshirts. And quite frankly, the audience absolutely shat themselves. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, at what point did one of them turn to the other and go, "In it, blood, I is well sick of smashing up this car. Let us go to the theatre." Ah, mate, that is a muck-up idea. Let us go see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I am a big fan of Friendly Family. Who's course? I'm quite street, as you can tell. I'm very street. But you meet so many people in university, a lot of them, you just want to tell them to piss off. Just me then. Just me. Just me. I loved everyone at university, it was so nice to me. No one to me. Not to me. No sympathy? Fair enough. And there's one guy I met who I would say has got a stick up his arse, but that would put him in a better mood, if anything. He is possibly the most boring person on the planet. Even beige is like, liven up, mate. Fucking come on. Get a blue in there or something. And being at university, we did a pub crawl, which was a great, absolutely great time. And a weakness... Sorry, we go back. I've completely cocked this bit up. Let's go back, just quick. The theatre. So, if everyone says to me, "Robert, you look so young. What's your secret?" I'm young. Young. I mean, looking old, and looking young, it's great. It's absolutely great advantage. Being young and looking young, you get ID'd for fucking everything. I was ID'd for Toy Story 3! A PG! And we went... I get back on the good joke now. Or the best joke was on before. So we went on a pub crawl, and I was ID'd in every single pub. And by the 5th pub, it stopped being funny. And we went to 12 pubs. And we get to the last pub of the night, and our mate Robin is just sitting down in the corner like... Ugh. And I only do the most reasonable thing I can do is I just ignore it because I'm having a good night. So I go off, and I come back 10 minutes later, and the glass he'd been drinking out of was now full of vomit. Yeah, and I've gone, I better get him a glass of water, be a good friend. So I walk off, and I leave him, and I can only imagine what's going through his mind was, the glass is filled up, I can't use it anymore. The pub's got a dog though. That might do. All over the dog. Everywhere. That dog went from a pit bull to a shih tzu. And what's extra funny I find about that story is my mate didn't even touch that dog. It just really pisses him off when I tell the story wrong. Yeah, and we're just at the last of our... So we've all been to university, right? Fair majority. Do you remember like the last night out where you just go absolutely mental? God, one of those nights, a great night. We're in the club just dancing away like, yeah! Yeah, 3 years of dance I've got that. 3 years of intense dance. This is what I can do. I have one dance move, and I like to call it, there's a fly in the room, and I can't quite find it. Bastard. And I was getting talking with this girl, and we're getting really, really friendly. It's going pretty well. But I made one tactical error. She was a lesbian. To be fair, I have always supported gay marriage. In fact, when I was a kid, I had 2 action men. I was progressive. And to be fair, she was being very friendly towards me, and one of my mates on the other side of the room going, "Kiss her! Kiss her! Do it!" So I've just gone for broke, I've gone straight in, and she's backed away straight away, and I've gone, sorry. She's like, no. It's fine. I mean, when I drink, I'm more into girls. So I'm standing there going, oh, so you're a I physically cannot say the word lesbian, and eventually my brain finally gets to, so you back for the other team then? Apparently sports analogy helps me out in awkward situations. Forgot where I was at. Got it, I remember now. So, and this has happened to me 4 times now. One of these times was in a video game. A video game called Fable 3, where you play as king of the world. And still, every single woman I wanted to seduce turns out to rather be a lesbian than queen of the world. At this point, I'm the best recruiter the gay community have. If there's ever, like, a serial killer hiding in a club and she turns out to be a lesbian, just send me and I'll find her. I'll track her down, find her, like, that one there. But believe it or not, I've actually kissed 2 girls in my lifetime. Thank you. I'm proud of it too. Thanks, Mum. What reel you in? And to be fair, my second kiss was quite the awkward one, because out of nowhere, she just kisses me. Before I continue, any smokers in the audience? None! 1. Word. I would yell, but I'm unable to. And right, just before she kisses me, she has a fag, and kisses me straight away. And a message from us non-smokers, to you. If you have a fag, and you kiss us, we get the essence of death in our mouth. Thank you. We're all thinking it, I was just telling him. And she kissed him, and about this time, my granddad had just died. Thanks for the sympathy, by the way. Really appreciate it. So my granddad had just died, and he was a heavy smoker. Like, need a lighthouse just to find the bastard. And whenever I smell or taste smoke, I think of my granddad. So you'll see where I'm going with this. So she pulls away, looks deep in my eyes, and the only thing I can say to her is, "You remind me of my granddad." She didn't call me back. So, I think that's all I can do tonight. Thank you very much. You've been absolutely amazing for the evening.